Hi there, welcome to episode 3 of Life is Strange Before the Storm. Hope everything's fantastic for you today. Just to mention before I start, I've been told from episode 2 that I could have looked around the school grounds a bit more than I did before going inside, because there were other characters that I could have met and had interactions with, and I missed that. So lesson learned there, school appropriate. From now on, I shall explore completely and more fully and leave no one unspoken to, so no one feels left out. Right, thinking about episode 2, I've obviously been thinking about the relationship that's evolving between Chloe and Rachel. It's weird that both Rachel and Chloe seem amused that they should be becoming friends, and on the outside they do seem very different people. You've got Rachel, who's popular and achieving, and Chloe, who's neither any longer. She may have been at one point. Rachel's got ambitions to do stuff. Chloe sort of seems like she's adrift and not in control of events around her. But are they so very different, really? I got thinking about this. Both of them are thrill seekers. They're both bored. They're both looking for adventure, for something different from their everyday lives, wanting to be away from the humdrum, the routine, the run-of-the-mill that fills their time. You've got different reasons for this, I think, though. In Chloe's case, it's like she's trying to run away from the situation that she's in. She's got these memories of family life as it was when her dad was still alive and they were a proper sort of group, and those memories are being trampled on, it seems to her, by her mother's desire to move on. You could argue it's a financial imperative that she needs someone else in her life to be contributing, but then you could also argue, well, David isn't contributing at the moment because he hasn't got a job. He's not bringing anything financially to the situation. But nevertheless, it's something I think that Chloe is trying to run away from things that don't mean what they once did to her, like her academic achievements. That was all down to her dad and the encouragement that he gave her, and the pleasure she got from seeing him happy at her achieving. That's all gone. She's running away from that. I think Rachel is running too, in a way, but maybe from her present rather than her past. Okay, I mean, perhaps her parents are so incredibly successful that Rachel feels there's not really any room for her, that she's never going to achieve in the way that they have. You don't know. It could be that. It might simply be that there's a rebellious streak in Rachel too. And the Rachel that people see, who's this sort of popular A student in school, there's more going on below the surface. That's not entirely who she is. There is some similarity. They are both looking to firm up their identities. It's the usual questions, but with a sharp edge to them because of what's happened, particularly to Chloe. Who am I? Where do I belong? Who do I matter to? The sorts of questions that everybody asks at some stage in their life is what Chloe's asking herself right now. And I think in a way Rachel's kind of asking it too. She's not satisfied. She wants more, and she's looking for it. And neither of them is really 100% certain of exactly what it is they do want. But they're both sure it's not the settled, mundane, everyday life of Arcadia Bay. And this is the beauty of not knowing the story, of not having any inkling of how things will unfold. I absolutely love the mystery of where this is all heading, of not knowing the details, for instance, the entire details of Rachel's past, and of just sort of speculating about what's going on. I want to turn to David. David, I've got a particular take on David you may not agree with. I'm not completely sure what to make of him. The way I see it so far is this. I think his main drive is getting together with Joyce. That's it. End of. Chloe is just the baggage that came along as part of the deal. So he doesn't really care particularly about Chloe's well-being, or seeing her succeed, or feeling fulfilled in life. He sees her as a problem. He's determined she's not going to foul things up for him in this potentially sweet deal of being with Joyce. I think Chloe senses this. I think she's bright enough to realise that she is the fly in the ointment as far as David's concerned. She knows as well, I think, that if she had still been the high-achieving academic girl that she once was, if she wasn't skipping school, if there wasn't the thing with the drugs, the language, the open hostility towards him and sometimes towards her mother, if there wasn't any of that, then things would have been much easier for him coming into this situation. And David would probably then be sweetness and light with her. But she's not that girl anymore. She's not in the business of changing herself to please David. In fact, it's quite the opposite. She did not want to make things easy for David. She'd quite like to make it so hard that the relationship would fail. And I think she'd be quite happy to go back to the status quo of it being just her and her mum. And that's even though she's aware that their finances are perilous and that her mother's working incredibly hard and is very tired. As for David's parenting, if we can call it that, attempts, my way of seeing this is that they could be directed towards helping Chloe through this difficult time that she's experienced and everything that's going on. And you might argue that a different David, a different person coming in, would do that. But instead, David has fallen back on the sort of tropes, telling her who's boss. I'm in this relationship now and you're going to listen to me and do what I say and you're going to change your ways. And he's basically warning her, toe the line. He's probably exceeding his pay grade in doing that. That's her mum's job, really. He can't really say to her, do it or we'll kick you out, for instance. Maybe he thinks, though, that if he can snap Chloe into line, it will further ingratiate him with Joyce. Because it's definitely a problem. Joyce is feeling upset. Since her husband has died, you get the feeling that he was the parent who she looked up to, listened to most, and that nothing Joyce has said, I've just banged my microphone, I'm sorry about that, nothing Joyce has said to her daughter since seems to be preventing her from being on this downward spiral. So Joyce is frustrated. She's looking for an answer. And if David could be the answer, I think he's going to get her support. She's glad of his intervention. Maybe even to the point now that she's willing to overlook Chloe's feelings in favour of David's status in the relationship. I also think David sees Chloe's response to her father's death, the way it's changed her, as being entirely and completely her own malignant choice. I don't think he feels that she's changed against her will. I think he feels that she's done this deliberately. He's probably longing for the day when Chloe is old enough to be told to move out and leave him and Joyce alone to enjoy their relationship together. What do you think? Am I being too hard? I thought long and hard about this because, as I've said in episode 2, I have some experience of this situation, this exact situation. I would cut the guy some slack if he just tried harder to put himself in Chloe's shoes. But he seems quite robotic and unable or unwilling to do that. Is he a good fit for Joyce, do you think? Would is it true that Chloe would view any man coming into this situation as getting in between her and her mother? Would she feel resentful? Maybe. Is David ever going to be this sort of good dad Mark II for Chloe? I doubt it very much. I have no confidence in that at all. And I could be doing David a massive disservice here. I don't know the story. But that's the way I've seen it. And if you've never played this game, or if you have played this game, and you've never really made your mind up about David, I wonder if you've got an opinion on this. Perhaps you could tell me and let me know what it is. It could just be me. It could just be me being very, very hard on the guy. I don't want to go on too long here. Can't finish though without mentioning Steph Gingrich. Huzzah. Totally brilliant to see my favourite character from True Colours in there and in her element here. She is the real deal nerd, as we can see, when it comes to anything involving role-playing and involvement of people, really. She's got this interest in music, which we know about, obviously, because of what happens in True Colours. I'm not going to say any more than that in case you haven't played it. We see her organising skills, again, that echoes, if you've played the other game, her ability to rope people into things and motivate them and energise them and get them involved. It's all 100% authentic Steph when you think of her in True Colours. And it just shows actually what a brilliant job the writers did in True Colours when you think about Steph's role in it. It just seems completely like she's grown up from where she is here in Life is Strange, and it's all perfectly acceptable and makes a lot of sense. Right, okay, that's all I wanted to say about episode 2, because I'm keen to get on. We were on the train, and Rachel's taken Chloe to a mysterious destination. It sounds like Chloe's done this before, and she knows exactly where they're going. We don't, and I want to find out. So let's move on to episode 3, Life is Strange Before the Storm. Oh, we've arrived. There goes the train. I hope you're going back the same way you came, girls. And Rachel's leading the way, which is to be expected, and it's a beautiful place. She's found herself an ideal, as a jogger falls forward going past, an ideal place to think and sort her mind out. Look at it, it's beautiful. I mean, God, what is this modelled on? Is it a real place? The environment art is astonishingly beautiful, isn't it? It's just so realistic. It's such a talent and imagination to be able to do this. And I know they do research and take pictures and video and stuff, but to make it come alive like this, a place where Chloe can get tired of following Rachel, which she is. Northwest Valor. We have a statue. We have a lovely picnic area. And totem pole? And a viewing area point thing looking down over the valley below.
Hey, it's actually a pretty nice view.
I just said that.
Glad you approve. And as your reward for making it up here, I have a new game for us to play.
Oh yeah? She's into
Another
games.
one. I like games. Deal with it. This is one I learned in theatre class. It's all about improvisation.
She doesn't go to theatre class.
I know all the world's a stage and shit, but I'm not an actor.
True.
Really. I see you acting like you're tough all the time in school.
Oh.
That's... Damn it.
Yeah, she nailed it there, didn't she?
This game involves spying on people from afar. Luckily, we got some high-tech surveillance equipment right here.
Fantastic. Let's use it.
Let's fire it up.
Yeah, stick that coin in that slot and let's see what's happening. See if the jogger's made it down there yet. He was falling in the right direction. Whoa. Woo, she's got a temper.
That blows. Well, shit.
God, that's not the Rachel Amber that people see at school, is it?
That was my last quarter. You?
Interesting.
Quarterless. Damn. Hey, maybe I can MacGyver something up. I've been told I'm pretty handy. Oh yeah? Let's see what you got.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's MacGyver something up. look around and see if there's anything you can use. Maybe someone's dropped some more coins or something. Whoa!
Rachel really wants to use this viewfinder. I'd love to get it working for her.
Super. I've got to go to your journal though because there's stuff happening. We'll start from here, I think. You know how things with Mum seem like they couldn't get any worse? The sad truth is I suddenly have to choose between being nice or being honest with her because I can't be both. But how can I keep being nice and pretending like she didn't make a horrible choice with moustache? And why am I the only one concerned about this hostile takeover of our house? Today it's a toolbox and pot roast. Tomorrow it's... I should stop there for sanity's sake. I like that drawing on the bottom, Honestyville and Niceberg. And yet, I know Mum is stressed about money issues, but that still doesn't justify her horrible taste in men. Also, Mum knows I've been skipping, which sucks, but in a way it makes me feel better about it. Does that make me a bad person? That I don't feel bad about off, just relieved that I don't have to waste the energy to lie about it anymore? On second thought, don't answer that. Chloe, the no good, very bad person. Dear. So the moustache drove me to school today. Yep, that's what my life's become. Even worse, he thought the ride was like a tell me how things are going to be from now on opportunity. I shut that down real quick, but I have a feeling he's going to run crying to Mum about it because that's the kind of little man baby he is. Had a dream about Dad again. The one where I was there when it happened. It seems to get harder and harder after each of these to remember what's real and what's not. All I can remember after I wake up is how much I miss him. I hope that never goes away. The Chloe who wasn't there. Or was I? Have I ever told you about Nathan Prescott, aka Spoiled Dick Baby? Anyway, you know that old question about what if you could go back in time and assassinate Hitler? Well, I worry I just stopped that assassination when I got between Nathan and an ass beating by Drew, football jock and all-round angry teenager. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age. Spoke to Elliot too. He was super nice, as always. He wanted to hang out, as always. And I was non-committal, as always. Poor guy. He's super persistent. It must be hard trying to give her about me. Speaking of giving her, I actually played a game with Steph and Mikey this morning. It wasn't terrible, but I'm not sure I could have the energy to consistently care that much about anything. I probably should be concerned about how little I give these days. But that would mean giving her, wouldn't it? Chloe, the Catch-22. You're thinking, when is she finally going to talk about Rachel Amber? Fine, you nosy bitch, here it is. Rachel Amber is the most popular girl at school, and she's super into hanging out with me all of a sudden. Like this morning, when she pulled me into drama lab and asked for my expert opinion about true love in front of the whole class, I told her, true love is the best way to get parents to buy tickets. Mr. Keaton, the drama teacher, seemed to agree. Then, Rachel brought me into her dressing room. Gotta say that was the quickest I've gone from meeting someone to helping them get dressed. But that's Rachel. She doesn't give her. She just lets it all hang out. Then Rachel hitched this crazy plan for us to skip school together that involves jumping onto a train, you know, like kids ditch school in the 60s, the 1860s. Stay tuned, Max. I have a feeling there'll be a lot more to tell you soon. Chloe, Love Doctor. Did we ever play Two Truths and a Lie? You would have been terrible at it. We would have called it Two Truths and oh God, can I take it back? Sorry for lying, please, the guilt hurts. Two Truths and a Lie should be a class at school. Feel like I learned a lot. For example, Rachel is ambidextrous, she's a Leo, and she's from California. I also learned that I still have lots more to learn about lying. Rachel read me like an open book. She called bull on my made-up cat allergy. Basically, she's a human lie detector. Have I mentioned that we were on a train? It was pretty cool sitting there and watching the world fly by. Then we jumped off it and wound up in some crazy-ass park north of town. NBD. Captain Chloe Bluebeard, Scourge of Acadia Bay. Okay, that's interesting. Can I get to the phone? How do I do... Oh, there it is. Mikey, new message. Oh! My brother's not always and just most of the time. And then forget it. And initially he said, what else he said? That was it. That's the whole thing. His brother. I missed that completely. Sign.
This whole day is out of order, but in the best possible way.
Well, cheer up then, Chloe, and look as if you're enjoying yourself. Placard.
Damn, that's an old tree. Wait, does this sign say butt rot?
Oregon White Oak. Culmination State Park's iconic white oak tree is one of the oldest in the Pacific Northwest. Its curved chair-like growth pattern reflects the Native American custom of shaping such trees to mark trails or denote areas of cultural importance. Estimates age the tree at 400 to 550 years old, though interior butt rot, it does, Polyporus triophilus, presents a more accurate analysis. A scar on the northern end of the trunk attests to the tree's survival of a direct lightning strike approximately 200 years ago. And there's a cross-section. The narrow rings indicate times of drought, disease or regrowth from wildfire. Wildfire, did they get those? Yes, I think they do. There was a warning about it, wasn't there? Yep, there's stuff to be seen. Should I be looking round the rest of this? We have a sign.
Dwight Mueller really killed it with this statue of an explorer guy. Where are all my explorer ladies
That's
at,
a very
though?
good point.
Probably at home, washing laundry and spitting out kids.
Yeah, I bet
Fuck
they were.
you, Dwight.
Back then, that's what they were doing, probably.
This Blackwell guy sure liked founding stuff that was already there.
Oh, Blackwell.
Founders keepers, I guess.
Yes. History of Overlook Park, Culmination State Park. Blackwell's expedition. This spot marks the terminus of Ezekiel Blackwell's expedition westward to found the townships of Culmination and Arcadia Bay. On March 14, 1838, Blackwell and a group of Pentecostal settlers left Independence, Missouri for Oregon. On March 3, 1839, Blackwell's expedition arrived at Overlook Park. Upon seeing the Pacific Ocean from this location, Blackwell determined the expedition concluded and founded the town of Culmination. The group later returned south to found Arcadia Bay, so named for Blackwell's veneration for the area's natural beauty and desire to live in harmony with its native peoples. Culmination Peak, which is where we are. Culmination Peak, renamed Culmination State Park. Oh right, Culmination Peak, renamed Culmination State Park, was designated as a state park in 1997 by order of Governor John Kitzhaber. Northwest Valor statue built in 1992, celebrating Culmination's sesquicentennial, Dwight Mueller designer. Alright. We've found out some bits about the area. Let's go and mend this darn viewer. Let's look at it and find out what's wrong with you. What's wrong with you, Bluefinder?
Rachel's quarter is still trapped in there, waiting to be set free.
True.
Huh. Looks like I might be able to pry it open with the right tool.
And have you got a tool nearby? There is another viewfinder.
Looks like this one might actually be working.
Okay, so if we can get the coin back, we can use that one. Understood. Talk to... Oh, look at Rachel.
That is the look of a person who is used to getting what she wants. Wonder what that feels like.
That's a very good summation. And she gets quite annoyed when she can't. Speak.
I'm thinking about prying open that viewfinder. Got a knife on you?
Seems unlikely.
Yeah. My mom took mine. No. How about a nail file?
Yeah, that seems appropriate.
I guess you could stab someone with a nail file. Oh, right. Sure, let's try it.
Chloe's sense of humour. Oh, and we've got an incoming thing from Victoria, Chloe Price. Thorium, uranium, carbon, potassium, uranium? I don't think I know that spell. I got in trouble for that. You called me a... Huh? tin is SN. She even insulted her. Look at it. She's insulted her grammar. She's insulted her lack of chemistry knowledge. Oh, good one. Very good. Right, can we get on with this now? You've made a bit of an enemy there. I mean, there was sort of concealed warfare before, but now I think it's open warfare. Are we going to get into this machine?
Damn it. It always looks so easy in the movies. Wonder if I can find something sturdier to use.
I don't know. Shall we look around and see? I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. It can't be up there because I've been up there. Let's go this way. Bench. You can use a bench. No. I'm not going to sit on the bench yet. I'm looking for stuff.
If Max were here, she'd probably take a black and white photograph and call it Innocence Lost.
Max is into photography. Max is into photography. Use a squirrel.
I guess nature doesn't quite provide.
Yeah, scare him off. Maybe there's something in the bin you could use.
Get out of here, woodland creatures. Have some self-respect.
Yes. Get out of your natural habitat. How dare you? How far? Oh.
I wonder if I could use this to get the quarter out.
In honour of Martin Lewis Prescott, Arcadia Bay's greatest son. Well, I rather suspect she won't mind using that, since it's a Prescott thing and she's no fan of the Prescotts. Ah, this is how things come together that are meant to be together. Yeah, I should pick that up though, don't leave it there. Some squirrel will probably file its nails.
Stealing a dedication plate takes persistence.
Oh, they're coming thick and fast. Oh, Steph! Heads up, Wells is on the warpath. Oh no, seriously. Just trying to help. Yeah, right, you killed me this morning. That's what the GM does, dude. Also, thanks for playing with us. Mikey had a blast. He's cool. He's been down lately, not sure why, but I know playing with you really meant a lot. That's good. That's nice. And that's Steph, doing what Steph does. More power to your elbow, Steph. Alright, let's... I wish I could remember how to run. Oh yeah, I've remembered. Alright, we're back. Hello, viewfinder.
Rachel's quarter is still trapped in there, waiting to be set free.
Yes, we've said that. Let's try prying it open with this substantial dedication plate. Oh, she's done it. And it contains the sum total of 1 coin. Don't waste it. She's going to be impressed with you now. Yeah, not to brag.
I don't want to boast, so I'll let you do it for me.
Chloe Price, you are truly the viewfinder whisperer. I stand in awe of your powers.
Okay, that sounds like more like the sort of thing Steph Gingrich would say. Alright, we've powered it up.
Rachel smells like...
What do we see?
Is she smelling me right now too? Really should have showered this morning.
Bit late now.
Alright, here's the game. You find some people for us to spy on, and then you and I will act out what they're saying and thinking.
That's it? I do that in my head during, like, every class.
See? You're a natural. Let's give it a try.
Oh, okay. We can actually steer it. Oh, we know you were there. We passed you on the way up, and you've been standing there all this time. You're waiting for someone, aren't you? I think you're waiting for somebody. Look at this.
Hey, what do you say we barbecue some squirrels when we're done here?
God, you just have the best ideas.
Yeah, great. I mean, that's a sort of survivalist level of cooking, I suppose, but there you go. This is weird. Okay, this is... Oh, hello. Hello! He wasn't jogging. He was speed walking. I owe you an apology.
Loving this guy.
What's he thinking right now?
He Yes.
No matter how fast I go, I'll never outwalk this wedgie.
That's so tragic, but also beautiful in its own way.
That's really good. Where's Grill Dad? Oh yeah, let's look at Grill Dad.
What's going on with these two?
Is it a hunting party? I don't think it is. Let's go. Let's go with hunting party.
If you want lunch, you're going to have to learn how to skin your own food like a man.
But I don't know how to skin a bald eagle, Dad.
You don't? What the hell are they teaching you in school?
Wow, that was dark.
But funny though.
Too dark? Perfect dark.
Okay, how long are we going to get on this machine? I don't know where we're supposed to be looking now. How far around can it turn? Yeah, we've seen you. There's a woman over here. There's a woman over here who's brought her laptop with her because why wouldn't you? You know, you escape the pressures of everyday life and study and work and everything, and you take your laptop with you into this wilderness.
Sweet beanie.
What do you suppose she's thinking?
She's thinking nature's Wi-Fi sucks.
Nature's Wi-Fi sucks.
Maybe there's a squirrel family around here with broadband.
If only I can guess their password. We love nuts 69.
Dingoes ate our babies 13.
Too soon.
Okay, good game. Oh, more? No more.
This is fun. Who's next?
No, it's going to run out. I'm not doing that.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to hog the viewfinder.
Oh. That's the one. She was waiting for someone.
Jackpot. Commence makeout session in 3, 2, 1. Nailed it. Damn, they are really going at it.
And in a public place. What shall we call them? Yeah, let's go with it.
Wait, you're a prostitute? But I'm a prostitute. Now who gets paid? Rachel?
Oh, where's she gone? Oh,
Hey.
oh.
Are you alright?
What are we doing?
Excuse me?
Last I checked, you're supposed to be Chloe Price. Yet we've been ditching now for hours, and we haven't even gotten wasted yet. That's got to be against some school ditching rule.
Okay. Is she expecting that sort of behaviour from Chloe then because she's Chloe Price and she's got a reputation for it? Yeah, let's go with it.
Hell yeah. The honor student wants to show the school delinquent at a party?
No, I think it might be the other way
My
around.
best.
How gracious of you.
I saw that as her saying she was disappointed that you weren't showing her how to. Oh, okay. She's a bit volatile, Rachel Amber,
They
isn't
have
she?
a bottle of wine.
Yes.
Let's steal it.
Okay. Or we could go try to find a liquor store instead.
No. You shouldn't bring alcohol to a public park if you're not willing to share it with everybody, right? And fuck it. I just want to take something that's not mine. All right. I'm going in. Try to keep up.
Do you think Rachel Amber's parents know that she's like this? I wonder.
Can we help you?
Oh, she's fainted. She needs wine. Oh, you're expected to do
Holy
the
shit.
taking?
Talk about committing to a performance.
Oh, man.
Better act fast.
What do we do?
There it is.
Should we check her
Time to
pulse?
snatch and run.
She's expecting you to do it. You're going to have to do it.
CBR.
That was years ago.
Look at Rachel.
How to save
And
someone's life?
the
Yeah, I guess
Oscar
I
for
remember
Best
something
Distraction
like
of wine-toting
So then you do
hitchhikers
it.
goes
Don't
to
yell at me.
Rachel Amber. Better play my supporting role and grab the wine fast.
Okay. Oh, game. You made me do it. You made me do it, game. Oh, it's not going to happen, is it? Oh!
Thank God. Please, this girl is in trouble. Go get help.
We're going to help her, aren't we?
I need to get these two to focus on Rachel so I can swipe the wine.
What are you waiting for? Go!
Tell them to do something.
I've
Sterilize the
seen this
wound.
kind of thing before. This woman clearly has a wound that needs to be sterilized. Do you happen to have any alcohol?
I didn't see a wound.
Look closer. In the meantime, I'll search for the booze.
And so they're looking.
There's something off about this.
Are you girls putting us on?
She saw through it. Uh-oh.
Rachel, run!
What the hell?
Oh, God. And now these two are telling each other off for being so silly as to fall for it. It's a wonder they're not chased after you.
So, maybe your acting could use a little work, but at least you committed to the performance.
Well, she's going to have some because
Thanks.
she's done it. Just part of the crime.
I could use a drink after trying to keep up with you.
You'd have to drink it all in one go, girls. Wow.
I am excessively sober right now.
Right. Okay. Guess we're leaving now.
This is right. This is what I thought about Rachel Amber, that she's basically bored with her life. And she's on the borderline, isn't she, of being excessive in trying things just for the sake of it. Anything just to make a difference. Ooh. Cute. Are we walking on train lines again? Of course we are. We're following the train lines to get back. I'm surprised there's anything left in that bottle. And mostly Rachel is drinking it. It would have to be said. Another squirrel. Too many of you. Well, the day's gone by.
Hey, check this out. What?
It's a scrapyard. I don't know what they call it in the United States, but here we'd call it a scrapyard. Or scrappy, if you want to be use the sort of slang for it. It's nice. It's pretty deserted too. It's incongruous, isn't it, though? Finding it in such a beautiful area.
It's a pile of trash.
It is, yes.
Yeah, an awesome pile of trash. Let's explore.
You have fun, Chloe. I'm gonna go sit down.
Yeah.
Rachel's been acting kind of standoffish ever since we left the park. What's her deal?
Well, we've all got a theory, haven't we, that she saw something through the viewer. That guy and the woman. And that's what set this off. Let's not let her be. Let's go for it. Let's get to the bottom of this.
I've heard that actors are moody, but wow, Rachel.
I'm not moody. I just need some space. Is that alright with you?
Okay.
Perhaps we should have given her space.
Actually, no. I thought we were having a great day together. Why are you acting like this all of a sudden?
I'm not acting like anything. I just want to be left alone right now.
Why? What's wrong? We don't understand.
No, I don't understand. You can't just turn on me for no reason.
I'm sorry, turn on you? I guess I forgot. It's always about how you feel, isn't it? Sad Chloe's fucking sad again. Maybe you should try giving a shit about other people for once.
Are you serious right now? Fuck!
Ooh! She does have a temper.
Okay, I still have no idea what's going on with Rachel.
Smashy.
But apparently she gets smashy when she's angry.
Yeah.
I can work with that.
What are you going to do? Give her things to smash up? Oh my god, you are as well. I was joking. Why would somebody leave a baseball bat lying around? Give her the bat.
Here. If you really want to smash something, this should do the trick.
Yeah, you did it. Well done. Okay.
I asked you to leave me alone.
Are you kidding me?
Ooh.
I know you're the school princess and all, with the DA daddy and the perfect grades and all the perfect little Victoria chases kissing your perfect ass, but seriously? Fuck you.
Great. I'm leaving. See you around, Chloe.
Well, that went
Can't
well.
leave!
Watch me.
Rachel, wait! Don't go!
Right,
Why
there's
not?
a bit of a power play going on here, isn't there?
Because I don't want to ruin this the way I ruin everything else in my life.
And what is this exactly?
Honestly, I am not sure. I think she's thinking it's more than a friendship.
I mean, fuck. Are you actually going to make me say it?
Say what? Exactly.
You know, like a friendship. But more.
That's what I just said.
Ah,
Oh.
I know. Weird, right?
Oh, Chloe.
Today was the best day I've had since my dad died. And when I almost ruined it just now, the way I ruin everything, it made me realize whatever's going on between us is special.
Okay, well, at least she's being honest. What else can she
Come
do?
on. Say something.
Chloe,
You know what? Forget it. This was really stupid. I mean, you're Rachel Amber, and I'm Chloe Price.
It's not that. It's just hard right now,
What's going on?
and I can't talk about it.
Why not?
Because I can't. I know it isn't fair, but it's how it is.
All right, mysterious.
Goodbye, Chloe.
Oh God. Okay, that's. Wow, poor Chloe. She bared her soul, and it got her nowhere. All right, so there's a save point, and I'm not looking to finish yet. By the way, I'm too engrossed in what we're doing. What on earth is it that she can't tell her about? She's going to smash things up. She's going to take her frustration out on anything. Oh,
This
yes.
place.
You could say so. Well, that bottle's going for a start. So smash. Nice. Does this mean we've got 4 things we can smash? The mannequin will be next. Hang on a sec, I'm busy smashing. Take a swing
she's
of it.
fake. You can't take your eyes off her. Who else do I know who fits that description?
She's inside your
off,
head,
Rachel.
isn't she? Yeah, work it out, girl. Come on, work it out of your system. Oh, a camera. That's going to remind her of Max, isn't it?
I've never understood your hard-on for cameras.
I knew it.
You took a million pictures of us, and not one of them showed that you were gonna leave when I needed you most.
Oof.
Fuck cameras.
Okay, we get it. You're not fond of cameras. Oh, the paint. It's had it. What should we have another go at? The sign. Yeah, that's gone. Okay. You made your point there, Chloe. How about the old monitor? You have to be careful smashing those because they can go bang. Ooh. Seriously, Chloe, that was risky. Has that got it out of your system? No. No, it hasn't. That toolbox is going to get it as well. Because, of course, it's a toolbox symbolic, isn't it? Of David moving in.
Rip a family apart from the inside. It's important to bring the proper tools.
Oh.
Fuck you, David.
Yep. Okay, now the game's taken over and she's basically just having a smashing time. Whoa, whoa. Is that it? Worked it all out. What is it she's gonna... What is it she's settled on there?
Dad.
Oh. Oh, it's a smashed up car. Oh, that's sad. That is really sad. That stopped her in her tracks, didn't it? All the anger just dissipated at that point and turned into sadness. Oh, Chloe. I wouldn't imagine Rachel's walking off along the tracks. And if she tried really hard, she could catch her up. Nothing's going right, is it, girl? And we're back. Ooh, you're going to hurt your hands doing that. Wow. Wow. What a scene. And that's probably how it was going to end up, wasn't it? And we'll assume the fetal position. Oh no. Poor Chloe. I mean, you know, she was honest, she bared her soul, she told Rachel what she thought was happening, and then because Rachel couldn't or wouldn't reply, it all went to trash. Dream sequence. Country music?
Why are you crying, sweetheart?
Ooh. What was with the big black
Because you're not real.
crow?
I'm not.
What is going on?
Well, this is a nightmare. This isn't a dream, is it?
What's past is prologue and shit.
Kiddo, look on the bright side, would ya?
There's a bright side.
What bright side?
You made a new friend today.
Who's now walking home along the train tracks. Oh, hang on, there's other things that we can look at. We've got the head of the mannequin.
I guess I did that.
You did that. It was pretty good, actually.
Gotta say, that was some fight. A lover's quarrel, you might say? She nearly took your head off.
Oh, yes. Just like you took the mannequin's head off. And we're going to keep going past her.
What do you care?
Sorry, sweetheart. I guess I'm getting into your personal business.
The wine bottle.
I don't feel drunk.
No.
Sometimes people need you, though.
Who's he going to be this time? Who is that? Oh, here she is again.
Even when they don't admit it.
Oh. Wow. What a dream sequence this is.
Rachel!
And again. Oh, man. This is a roller coaster. You've been there all this time. I don't suppose you've got any means of knowing what time it is. Like your phone. Get home, girl. That day started out one way and ended up completely differently, didn't it? No way could she have expected it to have turned out like this. They've really sort of come to a crunch. Back to the tracks. Guess the only thing to do is... Whoa. Follow them home. And alone with her thoughts, Chloe Price made her way back to Arcadia Bay. Or did she? Oh, we're still on the way. We've not reached it. Oh. She waited for her?
You came.
Of course.
I'm glad.
Hey. I couldn't let the day end with whatever this afternoon was.
Chloe, I want to talk to you about something, but
So did
I
it.
don't know how to talk about this.
Oh, just say it. So that's okay.
You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that
I
woman?
do.
The ones who were making out?
Yes.
That was my dad.
Oh,
Oh.
All right.
And that woman was definitely not my mom.
Ooh.
The worst part is, I'm not surprised. I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while.
I did not see that
just-
coming.
I didn't know what it was.
I didn't see that coming.
So when I saw he got a text from an unknown number asking him to meet, I thought I could catch him or something.
The whole thing now makes sense. I think you should speak.
I'm so sorry, Rachel. I don't know what to say.
Neither do I. Chloe, I love my dad. I love him. And I never want to see his fucking face again.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
When my dad died, I was so mad at him. For months, I felt wrong because half the time I thought of him, I wanted to scream. And the other half, I Forgot.
Forgot that anything had changed.
Wow.
It's silly, but I've carried this photo around with me for years. It's from Mount Hood. My dad took me hiking there when I was 10, and it started raining, and I fell and broke my arm 3 miles from the car. I remember screaming like I was gonna die, but my dad, he carried me down the mountain. I still remember the smell of his coat, and how calm he was, and the sound of his voice, and
Yeah, you're going to have to comfort her, aren't you? No, she doesn't want it. She wants the space.
he was just so strong, you know? I felt safe.
Let's not be too blank about it.
You trusted him.
Completely.
Here.
Yeah, have your photograph back. You know you're going to want it eventually.
I owe you an apology.
Hey, we were both kind of the queen of shitty.
No, I mean it. Whatever's going on between us, it's intense and new and awesome, and you had the courage to tell me that you feel it too. And I treated you like shit.
Yeah, but you had justification in a sense.
I don't know if I'd call it that. More like blind desperation. And maybe a slight buzz from that wine.
I
Her
just
mind.
want you to know I'm lucky that you were with me today. You're a badass, Chloe Price.
What?
Remember that biker asshole who wouldn't let you into the mill?
Yeah.
You talked your way right past him.
You saw that?
You saw that?
And those skeevy douchebags who followed you upstairs? 2 against 1. But you wouldn't take any shit from them.
I'd be dead if you hadn't thrown that bottle.
You inspired me.
Okay, so we admire each other.
What about Drew? When he was picking on Nathan, you got right in his face and called him out.
That was pretty sweet, actually.
See? You're the real thing, Chloe. I don't know anyone like you.
I think she's
Plus,
authentic.
You came along with me, no questions asked.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I don't really need a good reason to ditch school.
Equally true.
I guess tomorrow there'll be hell to pay.
Also
My
true.
mom might skip grounding and just go straight to the death penalty.
And my dad will definitely punish me with...
Do you want to insult him or say sorry? I don't know what to do. If she says F him, then she might leap to his defence after all. Oh God, I'm going to press.
Fuck your dad.
Fuck him.
She
I would
agreed.
give to leave this place and never look back.
What's stopping us?
Us? Are you serious?
There's nothing keeping me here. Not anymore.
So, if I came to you tomorrow and told you to pack your bags...
I'm serious. Let's do it, Chloe. Let's leave this place forever.
This is all very sudden.
Okay.
Really? You've just made a pact to go on the run from home, your parents, and Arcadia Bay? Well, I didn't see that coming either. Or maybe she's just being sort of, you know,
Can I borrow your lighter?
it's a symbolic thing.
Thank you.
Perhaps she's just saying, I'm there for you. Or maybe she really means it. There it goes. Wow. Now it all makes sense. Careful with that, you could start a forest fire. There's been a warning about those.
Come on.
No, don't do that. Oh, this can't be real. Why? Oh, God, what have you done? Well... it's in my imagination, or is Rachel's scream making the whole thing worse and more intense? And then the anger was spent. And it was just back to shock. So basically Chloe's pretty shocked at the way Amber's just gone ballistic there. That was like 0 to 1,000 in 10 seconds. Meanwhile, these two dudes, who are just having a beer next to their RV stroke caravan, spot problems, well, it's hard to miss, on the horizon. And Joyce, bringing a beer out to the hard-working David, is distracted by, well, who could not miss it, the wall of flame approaching from the far side of the valley. And Prescott Jr. Everybody's seeing it, and it's all down to Rachel. Oh, he must be the principal. And that's Rachel's dad, wondering where she is. And he sees the flames too. And the lady who he met in the park, who we'll know as Lady in the Park, is just sitting there unconcerned as the world burns around her. Life is strange before the storm. Have we just finished a chapter? Awake, dear heart. Trophy earned. Episode 1 awake. We've just finished episode 1. That's a perfect place for me to stop. So that's where I'm going to stop. Okay, so quite a lot of things happened in that episode, which obviously I'll be thinking about, because I can't switch off. I'll be thinking about this constantly between now and episode 4. And obviously I'll be talking about what happened and what I think is going on and what the implications might be when we move into the next episode. So look, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And please join me for episode 4. Bye.